Hey, hi Shweta, how are you doing? Hi Soumyaranjan, how are you doing? Thank you Shweta. Hey, hi Shubham, good evening. How are you? कोई राज नहीं है. Means I went to just clean, right? But then I realized you guys would not like that, and I decided to just keep a little bit of it. This style is not liked by anybody in my family. Okay, everyone. Please share your token and then we can take it forward. Check my life. Hey, hi Anshika. Anshika, please follow the instructions coming on the screen. Anshika, follow the instructions coming on the screen. Soumyaranjan Sahu, just hold on. काफ़ी okay. Soumyaranjan, this is your third visit. Okay, this is the third time you have come on this channel, and can you confirm if this is your right date of birth? Amit ji, please follow the instructions coming on the screen. स्क्रीन पे जो इंस्ट्रक्शंस हैं उसको फॉलो करिए. Yeah, that is fine. So Amaranjan, you were suggested certain remedies. I don't know whether you are doing it or not. Now, every time you come and ask somewhat similar question does not make sense, Soumyaranjan. So I would say that please do what is suggested. So those remedies are very important. If you are not doing that and expecting me to help you, I don't know how do I help you. Okay. So what I could suggest, I have already suggested, and everything is listed there. The only problem we discussed last time, right? The back problem and the skin problem, right? So for the back problem, I suggested you to start doing yoga namaskar, right? That is what was advised to you. But I think you are not doing anything. Yeah. So if you feel that by somebody just especially giving you attention is going to solve your problem, then that's not the case, Soumyaranjan. It wouldn't happen. So now choice is yours. If you are expecting me to just talk about you and you I follow, then do that, right? What is stopping you? What is stopping you? Yeah, that is good thing. I suggested you on 29th of September. Today is 6th of October. In a week's time you are saying that your back pain is gone. तुम झूठ बोल रहे हो. Soumyaranjan, you are not doing anything. In a week's time you are saying back pain is okay now. Are you kidding me? Anyways, just hold on. Okay, good. Please continue following that practice. That is definitely going to help you. And as far as your skin problem is concerned, right? Just hold on. Okay, that is fine. That is fine. That's okay. Yeah, I know this is. Yeah, so Shubham, what you are suggesting, right, is a good moisturizer. Uh, I have seen somebody using that in my family also, so that's a good moisturizer. But his skin problem may not be just related to moisturizer, so moisturizer would not be enough for him. His skin problem, I told you earlier also that it is going to persist for a longer duration, and sometime in 2026 September you should start feeling relief. पता नहीं if you need a doctor prescription or something for that, I don't know, but he's not looking for a medical advice, right? So and let's not give any medical advice here. So I feel that somewhere in September 2026 is when you should start feeling much more relaxation from the skin problem side. But just make sure one thing, that this problem should not go out of your hands, right? For example, I'll give you an example. One of our viewers came around 1 year before, and that guy had a psoriasis, and he was not at all taking the medicines on time, and he was just itching it to a level where he got wounds created, right? And eventually that condition continues to worsen. So the point I'm trying to make here is, Soumyaranjan, that you need to make sure this time till 2026 September, you are maintaining your a good condition of skin, right? If you deteriorate it to a level which is unrecoverable, then that condition would persist, it will not recover. So make sure you are not harming your skin to a level which is unrecoverable. So till September 2026 you need to maintain it through medicine, through whatever you want to do, but it is not going to completely eradicate, just to be clear. And starting from next year September, you should be able to see considerably good improvement in your health, in your skin condition specifically. So that is what I would suggest. Baki, I don't think there is anything I can guide you on this. And just try to understand that there is no, I mean, just by doing the remedies, your medical condition would not resolve, right? Parul, the rules are very simple. That's coming on the screen here, right? So on top of the screen, you can read the message. That's the rule he's talking about, Parul. Please follow that. This will improve. There is one thing you can try. I have suggested that. Somaranjan, you can consider that. Like you are not doing any other remedies, I'm sure you will not do this also. So I think you come here for placebo. So I have given you placebo. For skin, I have just suggested you something. You can consider that if you want. Anybody else, if they have created their token? September 2026 is one of the very critical transits. So if you don't believe in that, I don't think I can convince you. But whatever is suggested is being suggested now. Choice is yours. Guys, please share your token. Make it quick, guys, make it quick. Hi Shankar, your reading is scheduled now. It is in the queue. So most likely it will be picked up tomorrow. So this weekend I got indulged into somebody else's chart. And that's a kid. So that kid is very small right now. So I just got indulged into that. So your chart would be prioritized. Soumyaranjan, you may have illusion, right? Illusion of money, but the actual money may not be there with you. So you can see what you want to do. Madhusudan, you first share your token and then I'll see what is there. Mr. Madhusudan, you are not following the process. You are just giving very hypothetical points. Soumyaranjan, next session में आना. I'll help you understand. You have asked enough in this session. So for skin, you need to wait and manage your condition. Anyhow, you are not doing any remedies. You are just coming here and without doing anything, you are expecting to work out everything. So I'm very surprised how exactly that is going to work. So I would wait to see anything changing in your life. So at least do something, Soumyaranjan. When I was in IT, right, I had a very, means you guys can call me racist or whatever. So I had a very specific rule, right? I never used to hire anybody from Orissa, uh, because I felt that those people are, most of the people from there are uh, believers of discussion, right? They don't do things. So, and I have never been wrong in that. So that's the reasoning I never hired anybody from that reason. Madhusudan, you are not sharing the token, just wasting my time. Okay, Rupali, thank you so much for sharing your token. And Soumyaranjan, I would say that I don't know how to convince you. Yeah, Rupali, what's your question? Anybody who has not created their profiles and just messaging here, hello, hi, how are you, this, that, right? I would not even answer them. So please use your token to have any further communication. SDY Olo, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but what I'm saying, follow the instructions. The instructions are clearly written on top of my screen, right? If you can't follow that, I don't know how do I help you. Okay, Rupali, hold on. Hey, hi Roshan, how are you doing? Guys, just wanted to let you know that 9:30 the session would be closed. So anybody who wants to get the reading done, please share your tokens before 9. I'm happy that you liked it, Rohan. I heard that the perfume you ordered, right, it got melted because it was a wax, right? So next time, generally we don't send it to anybody, but you explicitly asked, so we did that. Rupali, just hold on. Everyone must follow the instructions which are coming on the screen. There is no other way I can give you my time. Shankarji, right now there is no platform and we are building something which is quite practical in nature, right? We don't want to let people just blindly come and buy based on someone else's recommendation. So we are building a system where you first need to check which specific product is meant for you, and then you can go and buy that. You can't just come and start looking for a quartz bracelet or something like that, right? So that's the way we are doing it, but we do not have any catalog available which you can just go and see. Rupali, I think the time you are experiencing right now, right? I don't see any suitable time for you where you can switch the job. Even if you try, then most likely you will lose the job and you will not get another job. So better to wait till 2026 in December. Rupali, so if you try to jump right now, right, then it will create considerable problem for you. Probably you may not get another job. So another job means you need to wait for considerable time and sit at home if you do so. So I would say just hold on uh, and try to switch next year. For financial issue, you should work on financial issue, how that can be addressed. NJRFF, just go to this URL, you will get the link, just click on that and from there you can download. Rupali, which job you are in right now? Rupali, what do you do right now? Are you a teacher or something? Rupali. Rupali, make it quick. रूपाली, थोड़ा जल्दी करिए. Then hold on, I'm suggesting you something that you need to follow. Hold on. ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. I think we are pretty much aligned. I'm suggesting you something, please go with that. your actual natural time is next year, but you are trying to stimulate that. So I'm suggesting you something. You go ahead. You want to stimulate, you do it. But she wants to push for it in 2026. Rupali, your token is updated with the remedy. You can go and check that. Ravi ji, I would request you to create your token and share it with me, please. And folks, I would let you know that the Lacuna Astro has around 45 different questions also available in the application. You can go and ask, and that will also do the Kundli analysis for you in the application itself. So I would highly encourage you to please go ahead and try that. I'll accept only 2 more tokens, and then I'll close for the day. Ravi, please follow the instructions which are appearing on the screen. Nahi, Shubham, you are asking about when would you have a girlfriend and all that, right? मेरे को थोड़ा मतलब बहुत सब स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन लग रहा है ना. I know you. So you asking this question is not making me feel comfortable. So that's the reasoning I'm ignoring. Has your college started? Let's go ahead and look into Roshan's chart. Ravi, please follow the instructions, Ravi. Means half of the things about you is already known just by seeing your messages and the impulsive behavior you demonstrate, right? So Wednesday को start होगा. Next month you will come and you will let me know कि it is done. So अभी के लिए chill करो तुम. I think up to some extent I have already touched it in one of the sessions. Yeah, Roshan, what exactly you want to ask? Last time when you came, you asked about moving to Dubai, and before that you came to ask about loan. रवि, आपको एक देखिए, एक मैसेज रवि पिन किया हुआ है ऊपर, देखिए वो जो मैसेज पिन किया हुआ है उसको ओपन करिए. वहाँ पे आपको एप्लीकेशन डाउनलोड करने का लिंक मिलेगा, उसको डाउनलोड करिए. डाउनलोड करिए और डाउनलोड करने के बाद आप अपनी प्रोफाइल क्रिएट करिए. वहाँ से आपको एक टोकन मिलेगा एंड दैट टोकन इज़ व्हाट यू नीड टू शेयर विद मी. So once you share, I would take your reading. We do have Roshan's profile open. रोशन, आपको जिसने भी ये बताया गलत बताया रोशन. Whoever has said this to you, Roshan, just ask them what is making them feel that there is a Guru Chandal Yoga in your in your Kundali. Just ask them once. How are they saying that? What is motivating them to conclude this? उनसे एक बार पूछो इस चीज़ को कि क्यों बता रहे हैं वो ऐसा. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. Guys, please make it quick. 9:30 the session would close. I'll talk to you, Roshan. I'll talk to you separately on this. I don't want to scare you, but I'll talk to you. Roshan, I'll talk to you separately on this. I think there are a lot of myths about it, right? So sometimes, what sometimes, right? Based on the knowledge somebody has, they go and describe things based on that. Rupali, you need to go inside the application, open the dashboard, go inside your Kundali. On the top right side, you need to click on a cross button which is appearing there. When you click on that, it will open the remedies. Actually, that's a bandage button. That icon, you just click on that and you will get to see the remedies. What I was trying to explain, that sometimes there is a huge misconception, right? And that is on this Guru Chandal Yoga, right? So it can be either your Rahu and Jupiter are coming together in the same house, or Ketu or Jupiter are coming together in the same house. So Ketu and Jupiter associated Guru Chandal Yoga is very less known fact. It is kind of lesser known fact, is what I wanted to call out. But is that really impacting the areas which you are suffering from, right? So let's say if you are suffering from something which is not at all associated with the impact of that yoga, how is that going to make a difference, right? So that is the reasoning, Roshan. I said that whoever has said that, just ask them, this is the problem I have, and That's the reasoning I said I'll call you separately. I'll explain you what I mean. Devanshu, you need to follow the instructions which are coming here on top of the screen. As long as you follow that, you will not need anybody's help. Guys, quickly share your token. 9:30 the session would close. Nowadays, I have been observing one thing, that a lot of people are creating their account, but none of them are. I mean, most of them are not even asking a question here. And I see that those users are utilizing the application and the questions which are already available. Rupali, that we can take later on, maybe tomorrow morning. Hey, hi Nandita, how are you doing? Devanshu, thank you so much for creating your profile. Devanshu, why are you here? Is it about your career? Devanshu, is it about your career? That was my fear also, that if I get a haircut, you all would get to know about my real age. And if you get to know about my real age, probably you would not come here. So, anyways, so Rupali, you can come tomorrow morning, and we can take it forward. ठीक है? Joshna, you follow the instructions. Joshna, you follow the instructions on the screen. Most welcome, most welcome. Devanshu. Devanshu. Going to get a good job, or should I start a business? Mercury, Sun, Ketu, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Saturn, Ketu, Jupiter, Ketu, Venus. कोई बिजनेस कर लो यार तुम. देवांशु, a business is good one for you. Trading, you can, yes, you can try trading, but be a little bit more careful. Just hold on. Yeah, that you can try, Devanshu, that you can try for sure, but just take it, don't take it for granted, right? Don't take it for granted means, for example, you put a trade and then go for a tea, right? And by the time you come back, the prices are already here and there, and your stop loss is hit. So I would request you to be a little bit more vigilant, right, when you are doing that. As long as you can maintain that, this seems to be a okay career for you. You can try that, but you are less likely to go for a job. You are not going to work for anybody. You are too hard nut to crack, right? So the people like you are very hard to manage, Devanshu. So that is what I would suggest. Baki aapki marzi. You are very hard to manage is one thing. Job or business, including trading. You are most likely to work in an area which is analytical in nature. Please decide what you wish to work on. I feel trading can also be a good area for you to explore due to involvement of Mercury in Jupiter. You must be careful while taking trades and be a bit vigilant. Guys, don't ask questions just like that. You must create your token and share it with me. Devanshu, I'm not suggesting any remedies for you. Joshna, thank you so much. Now we'll go to Disha. Disha has shared her token before Joshna. So Joshna, don't feel bad about it. I have to follow the order in which the tokens are shared. So please wait for some time. And anybody who is creating the token, thank you so much. I highly appreciate your efforts. This is making a lot of difference, guys. Lot of difference. Doing things right is very important, and you guys are doing that. Highly appreciated. Guys, just hold on. I'm just updating the queue so that we don't lose anybody. We do have Disha, then we have Joshna, and after that we have Saurabh Kumar Tiwari, and then we have Adesh. This is the last, Adesh would be the last one for today. So anybody, I'll call out the names again. If your name is not in that, then feel free to leave. Don't waste on time here, because I'm not going to give you any lecture which you can learn anything out of. So I would say you guys just go and chill. We are going to Disha, then Joshna, then Saurav, then Adesh. A big round of applause for Mr. Shubham. He has done phenomenal job, and he had made sure that everybody can download the application. So he is the winner, lucky winner of the day. Is that okay, Shubham? So guys, we are closed now. Only the names I have called out would be addressed today. Starting from Disha, Joshna, Saurabh and Adesh. Nobody else would be taken today, and if anybody is left over, then feel free to come tomorrow morning. Today I am not going to accommodate you, so you can subscribe and leave. Okay. Disha, are you still there? Disha, okay, thank you so much, Disha. I'm opening Disha's chart now. Guys, I'm not reading all your messages, I'm just copying your token and just pasting it here to maintain the queue. I can't read it unless your turn is there. Disha, what is your question? Looking at your age, you must be in a relationship. What is your question, Disha? Guys, make it quick. Okay, I'm in a relation. Will you get married to my partner? अरे मैं क्यों मैरी करूँ, मैं क्यों शादी करूँगा तुम्हारे पार्टनर से भाई? I think you meant to write will I. Okay, jokes apart. Let's see that. There is a very strong possibility, Disha, where, as I said, right, you must be in love with someone. So that is pretty much evident through your numerological chart itself. आदेश, आपने सुना नहीं क्या कि आप लास्ट हैं आदेश आज के लिए, और आपको कम से कम 15 मिनट वेट करना होगा. अगर आप कर सकते हैं तो आप रुक सकते हैं, अदरवाइज़ आप जा सकते हैं. आदेश, ऑर्डर नहीं तोड़ेंगे हम लोग. दिशा के बाद जोशना, जोशना के बाद सौरभ, सौरभ के बाद आप हैं. अगर आपको ज़्यादा जल्दी है तो यू कैन वेट, अदरवाइज यू कैन लीव. आई वुड नॉट डायरेक्टली जंप ऑन यू. Mercury, Jupiter is aspecting that, and then that is also okay. Saturn is sitting there. Saturn is sitting there. Saturn is sitting on the 10th house. It is moving to the 10th house. Disha, just do one thing. I would request you to involve your parents. I feel that this relation should end by 2027. So, if you really want to materialize it, right, then involve your parents and get it materialized. Take it to the marriage. If you don't materialize it by 2027, then the relationship should break. Now, choice is yours how you want to do that. There are no remedies for it. This is a very natural phenomena which you are going through at the moment based on the dasha you are in. So, inflicting or trying to influence the dasha does not make sense. Yeah, ready is fine. Take them, discuss with them to take this to a marriage, Disha. Ask them to expedite it and take it to the next level where you start talking about the marriage. If it is not been done, then there is a strong possibility of this relationship extending beyond uh, limit, and eventually somewhere in 2027 it can break also, because your attention and focus would shift, and this will be you who will get out of this. So better, if you really want to strengthen this and really give it a name, then prioritize that. Otherwise, by 2027 June, you yourself would get out of this relationship. So that is what I want to tell you. बाकी तुम्हारी मर्जी है भाई. No remedies to be suggested here to you, Disha, and don't get disappointed. It's a means it seems to be a good match based on your chart. Yeah, just talk to your parents and ask them to expedite it. If you guys just leave it just like that, then in a few, I mean, by 2027 June, right, your priority would shift and you will definitely get out of this relationship. So dekh lo how you want to do that. Chances of ending this relation is by स्थित प्रज्ञ. आप क्या करना चाह रहे हैं? what are you trying to prove? By 2027 July, please ask your parents to make this work and translate this to a marriage. इसके लिए कोई रेमेडी नहीं ट्राई करना है. There is one thing which we can do, and that is through Rudrakshas, where we can bind you both. But that is illogical here. You are not married. What is the point of binding you? So, will not go to that path. Abhishek, we are not going to take your reading. We are closed for the day. I hope you can see that on the screen, right? Sorry, we are closed. I understand. It should say that sorry we are closing, but what to do? इमेज यही मिली तो मैंने यही लगा दिया था. अभी हम देखेंगे इसको, नई इमेज बनवाएंगे. लेट्स मूव ऑन. Disha is done. Now we are moving on to the next person. That is Joshna. Marriage with friend. Not possible if done before 2027 July. Okay. Next is Joshna, then Saurabh, then Adesh. Joshna, then Saurabh, then Adesh. Joshna, the last question you asked, I would not answer that because just by looking at your date, age, right? You are just 19. So anybody who is not older than 22 years, right? We don't answer relationship questions for them. So the last question I would not be able to answer. I am so sorry for that. But other things we will definitely touch. Yeah. So Joshna, if I just look at your chart, right? So from the civil services, aspiration of civil services seems to be quite logical by looking at your astrological chart. So that's a good aspiration. And looking at your Jupiter, right? I would say be a little bit careful. Hold on, let's stick to the question you asked. I would not drift, otherwise, it will take a lot of time. Joshna, when is the admission date? If you can tell me. Joshna, when is the admission date? Joshna, when is the admission date in JNU? If you can specify that. Hey, hi Rahul, how are you doing? I could not send you that timeline mapping, right? So that I have just taken my OneNote. Okay, okay. But why, by when you are expecting to go there? I need to know the year. 2027. Okay. So Rahulji, I'll just work on it tomorrow. Uh, it is there, but it is in a half cooked way. So I'll just add it and send it to you. Yeah, fine, fine. 2027 is fine. Just hold on. If it is 2027, before 2027 October, right, then the chances of happening this event is very low. So 2027 October. So I think the session would start somewhere in June, July, right? Yeah. So the session would start somewhere around June, July. So the time for you is, I'm not sure. I can say that the possibility of happening that in the month of June, July is very low. If it is happening somewhere uh, in the month of October, then there is a possibility. But in the month of June and July, it will not happen. But if you want to try or prepare for the civil services, then definitely that is something you can try. That you can try. So JNU is not the guarantee of you getting into civil services. Just be very clear about that. So you may not get, but the chances are very high that if you go for the JNU before the time frame I said, right, then the chances of this is not very favorable. And I want to just give you one point that, again, I would repeat that going to JNU is not the guarantee of you becoming IAS. I don't think you should try any remedies for this. I don't think you should go for any remedies because this is a quite natural process. And even if you do remedy and get inside that, then probably you will be eating someone else's seat who deserves that. So let's not do that. Admission. Okay, fine. Let's move on to Saurabh Kumar. Yeah, you try your level best, and that is commendable. That is the spirit you should hold, and I'm sure you'll do good. Saurabh Kumar. Yeah, definitely you should prepare for it, and there is a very good chance also. There is very good chance as well. Start preparing for it. Why do you have a fear? It's definitely a good path for you, and it's also falling in the very right time frame, right? So you just go for it, but just don't be so much touchy about JNU. Saurabh Kumar, if you are there, please confirm, otherwise I'll move on. Everybody, please, whoever is coming new, right, please come tomorrow morning. The session is closed now. You can come tomorrow morning. Saurabh Kumar Tiwari. Saurabh, please confirm if you are with us. Saurabh, what's your question? Please be quick. सौरभ थोड़ा जल्दी करेंगे. Okay, Saurabh, hold on. ये तुम स्टेट पीसीएस वाले पे फोकस रखो अपना. Good thing is your numerological chart is pretty much supportive for it, so it will be very interesting to see what your astrological chart also confirms to. Just hold on. There would be a bit of a struggle. It's not going to be a cakewalk, right? You are not just simply going to appear for the exam and you'll get selected. So definitely there is a delay, but there is an indication that you can get into it. So Saurabh, I would say continue your preparation, but don't get overwhelmed or overexcited about हाँ मेरा तो हो जाएगा. It will take time. Okay. And it will take considerable time, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. What's your age? 1998. Sonu. (2028) से पहले कोई चांस है नहीं. नॉट बिफोर 2028. तैयारी जो करनी है करते रहो. स्टेट Adesh is the last one for today. Adesh, please confirm if you are still with us. I'm suggesting you something which is definitely going to elevate your capability to grasp the knowledge. That you must try, Saurabh. That you must try. That is definitely going to elevate your capability to memorize things. State PCS. How to crack and also one more thing, Saurabh, means if you are really serious about cracking this exam, right? So it is not a piece of cake, as I said. So, and if you are thinking that going to channels like this and people like me saying whether you will get selected or you won't get selected would not define your career. So your hard work is going to define that, right? So we are just interpreting what is visible there. And if you keep asking 200 people the same question, only you are going to deviate from your original goal. So just be very careful with that. And obviously, if you understand what I mean, then I think you will correct yourself. I think you ran away, right? That's fine. This is very hard to crack. Anytime before 2028. Last one for today. Saurabh, this is updated now. You can go and check this. I would suggest everybody that you focus on your hard work. And in case if you are creating a false profile or maybe Anant Ambani's profile and asking whether he will become a PCS or not, so I think you understood what I mean, right? Adesh, what is your question? Yeah, Adesh, there is a good chance. There is a very good chance. There is a very good chance. There is a very good chance is told on. Guys, the session is closed. If anybody is here to take a reading, right, I would request you to please subscribe and leave, so that tomorrow morning when the session starts, you will get a notification. So right now I would not be able to take your reading. You need to come tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I also want to tell everybody that the morning sessions I'm suspending starting from next week. Starting from next week, these morning sessions would not be there. Only evening session would be there, which will start at 8 p.m. and it will be 8 to 9 p.m. So starting from next week, morning session would not be there. Reasoning is we have a lot of things to build within the application, and we want to utilize that time to focus on the application features rather than coming here and then having this discussion. So we'll have just one session that will happen every day at 8 p.m. and it will be 7 days in a week, and all 365 days. So that is what we are going to do. We'll see if we can make that a 2-hour session. So evening session, we will see that if we can make 2 hours, 8 to 10. So that is what we are planning. But starting from next week, morning sessions would not be there. So just guys be informed about it. कब तक chances हैं? ठीक है आदेश, just hold on. Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter. उपाय क्या करोगे करके पहले देख तो लेना, तो ज़रूरत है या नहीं है. If there would be a need, I'll tell you. Otherwise करके क्या करोगे, कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. When is your first attempt, Adesh? When are you appearing for that exam? Have you appeared? Or when is your next exam? If you can tell me, then that will really help. If you can tell me when is the next exam. Quickly. Adesh, when is your next exam? Ninth November. बिंदास जाओ यार आदेश जाओ, अच्छे से करके आना. एंड व्हेन इज द इंटरव्यू? आदेश, व्हेन इज द इंटरव्यू? When is the interview, Adesh? That is okay. Interview कब है is what I am asking. प्रीलिम के बाद इंटरव्यू कब है इज़ वॉट आई एम आस्किंग. मतलब मेंस होगा ना प्रीलिम्स के बाद. प्रीलिम्स के बाद मेंस कब है तुम्हारा? I think somewhere in the February and all it will happen, right? April. Okay, good. And I want to say that this is a very good favorable time for you, and time seems to be quite favorable. Let's see what is the outcome. Let me know when the results are out, but this seems to be quite favorable. Time is very favorable. Please go ahead with all your positive energy. The overall dasha which has started, Adesh, is very favorable. The exam which you are going to appear for, it will be very positive. It will be very positive. Let us know whatever is the outcome. I would not suggest you any remedies for it because the time is very close. This time itself is very good, Adesh. I told you, right? So the time which has begun itself is quite auspicious for you. So इसमें अपने ऊपर डाउट मत करो, is what I'm trying to say, and just focus on doing best of your work and let us know whatever is the outcome, right? We are very positive and astrologically it is quite a well aligned time, but मेरा बस ये कहना है कि you just don't lose the grip, right? And that is the reasoning I warn everybody, whoever is preparing for any competitive exam, please guys, please don't come to YouTube and ask astrologers to tell you what is there in your future, right? That's a nonsense work you are doing. Why? Because let's say if I say हाँ बहुत अच्छा है, सब बढ़िया होगा, then you would stop focusing. If I say नहीं होगा, then you would lose your hope. So there are very rare people who can maintain that their rhythm after having this kind of discussion. So I want to tell you one thing, don't lose the track. If you just lose the track and start doing bullshit, then the outcome would also be bullshit. So the point is very straightforward, Adesh. Whatever I'm saying is subject to your hard work. So that is the fact, basically. Now I think with this message I would like to close the session for today. Anybody who came for the consultation, right, and could not get their slot, I would request them to come tomorrow morning. The session would begin at 9. Session would begin at 9 a.m. and you can come and join. So tomorrow is I may start session a bit early also, but you guys can just subscribe and leave for the day now, and tomorrow morning when the session starts you'll get a notification. You can come, you can ask your questions, and I would be here to help you. Till then I would request you to allow me to leave now, and we'll connect tomorrow morning. Yeah, Saurabh, Shubham, please go ahead, please ask your question. Shubham, please ask your question. श्योर आदेश, प्लीज़ जो भी रिज़ल्ट आए मुझे बताना ज़रूर, हो नहीं हो जैसा भी हो, जस्ट लेट मी नो. अगर रह भी गया तो कितने नंबर से रह गया वो सब बताना. शुभम, प्लीज़ आस्क योर क्वेश्चन. Abdesh ji, no, I can't do that. Shubham, this is the last call for you. Please quickly confirm, otherwise I'll close the session. Shubham, please confirm. बिल्कुल फ़र्क पड़ेगा, बिल्कुल फ़र्क पड़ेगा, लेकिन अब तो चिड़िया चुग गई खेत ना, अब तो हो गया. And don't suggest anybody anything, yeah. Otherwise it is going to create confusion. So next time please make sure you are not advising anybody to select anything, otherwise they will definitely get a wrong impression. So anything which can influence the latitude and longitude, guys, please be careful with that, otherwise your charts would be screwed up. And as long as your chart is not correct, I can't say if my predictions would be correct. I can't say that, right? So next time nobody would suggest anybody else what to do, what not to do. Okay guys, you take care of yourself. The session is closing now. If you are here to take a reading, then please come tomorrow morning again. Please come tomorrow morning again, and the session would start at 9 a.m. sharp. I wish you all a good night, and take care of yourself. Let's connect tomorrow morning. You were talking to Anand Mohan Singh. I'm the founder and CTO of Lacuna Astro. We'll connect tomorrow morning at 9. Till then, take care of yourself. Good night.